What is up everyone, Movie back again with another Movie Talk Weekly. This is just me talking about all the movie news from the past week or so, and today I do have to start on a bit of a sad note really. I think we've all heard the news that over the weekend Chadwick Boseman sadly lost his fight with cancer, and it was just so shocking to hear. Such a young age, just 43 years old, and a big star in the movie industry right now. Been in great films such as Black Panther, recently watched him in The Five Bloods, he was great in that. Looked really alive and kicking him really well, and it's just heartbreaking to hear, it really is, Seemed like a really, really nice man as well. All this stuff coming out where he's been visiting kids in hospitals and stuff like that while he's battling his own, his own illness. It's just really, really sad, and honestly, it's just horrible news. It really is. I couldn't believe it when I just woke up and someone had sent me, the link to the story. I just couldn't believe it, and just unexpected. It really, really was, and just really, really sad, really. And I just them pictures of him that got leaked by the Daily Mail a few months ago, where he's looking really gaunt and stuff and really skinny, and there was one out with him shopping and people were sort of making fun of him really. I didn't really want to mention that, but we don't really know what people are going through, do we? And I think a lesson may have been learned for some people here, but I just wanted to start this video off by saying rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. So sad. Okay guys, moving on, we do have an announcement that a Netflix TV series of Resident Evil is coming to the streaming service. And I'm quite excited for this because I absolutely love the video game series of Resident Evil. It's one of my favourite video game franchises. And this is going to follow the story of Albert Wesker and his two daughters. And half the show is going to be when his two daughters are young and they discover that Albert has got a few dark secrets while working for Umbrella. And the second half of this series is going to focus on one of his daughters, Jade, way past the outbreak and how she's surviving and stuff. Now, when I say I'm quite excited, the reason for this is it's the movies went totally away from the video game series and just done their own thing and called it Resident Evil. Okay, I know in the sequels they do delve into it a little bit more, but this to me, I just sort of wish we were getting characters like Leon Kennedy and Chris Redfield. It was going to, follow the likes of Jill Valentine stories and stuff, but we have seen that in the video game, so maybe these characters will come into play at some point. I just hope it doesn't stray away too far from the games. I know Albert Wesker is in there and he's one of the main villains in these series, but I don't know, I was just maybe hoping for, Leon Kennedy going through the police station or Chris Redfield going through the mansion or something, but you never know. I am never going to judge a series until I've watched it. But that is Netflix's Resident Evil series coming at some point in the near future. We also got a teaser for Scream 5. This is basically just the Ghostface killer mask coming on screen and saying 14th of January 2022. And everyone panicked, oh, it's in January. It doesn't mean nothing. The movie hasn't even been made yet. It doesn't just mean because it's in January this movie's going to be terrible. Give the damn thing a chance. We got Bad Boys for Life in January of this year and it was a fantastic film. One of my favourite movies of the year. So that doesn't mean shit, Let's just wait and see, Neve Campbell's still in talks to get on board. We don't know the story or anything like that yet. So let's just keep calm. And I'm really looking forward to Scream 5. I recently visited all the 4 Scream movies and reviewed them on the channel. I'll leave my link down below if you want to check it out. They are some older reviews though, be warned. But I'm really looking forward to this film. We've also got David Arquette's on board and Courtney Cox is on board. So it's got potential, this movie. I thought Scream 4 was a really surprising sequel and I hope Scream 5 is just as good. So Scream 5, 14th of January 2022. Coming back to another Netflix TV series, we did get a teaser trailer for The Haunting of Bly Manor. This is from creator Mike Flanagan, who brought you The Haunting of Hill House, if you remember that, from a year or two ago. And this is coming on October 9th. This is loosely based on a book from 1898 by Henry James called The Turn of the Screw. And it just looks like a haunted house movie. I think it centres around a nanny who's, you know, looking after this orphan child or something. I don't really know the full details, but the trailer did actually look interesting. Now, I'm going to be honest with you lot, I was not a big fan of The Haunting of Hill House. I wasn't a massive fan of Doctor Sleep. I thought it was okay, but I was a big fan of Oculus. So I'm kind of mixed on Mike Flanagan. You know, I think he's hit and miss. A lot of people think he's absolutely fantastic, and that's fair enough, but I'm, you know, on the fence with this one. I hope it's going to be good. It's coming on October, like I just mentioned, October the 9th. And October is just full of horror, so give me all the horror. I will be checking this out. My fiance absolutely loved The Haunting of Hill House, so I'm sure she's going to want to watch this. And it's a 10-episode show coming on October 9th to Netflix, The Haunting of Bly Manor. Now, talking of teasers, Disney tweeted out the other day an image of The Mandalorian for the second season, and it is coming on October 30th. I said this in my Movie Talk Weekly a couple of months ago, that Disney CEO, I forgot the man's damn name, I'm sorry about that, said that The Mandalorian is still set for an October release, and he has stuck to his word. So we're getting this on October 30th. Don't know too many details about how Series 2 is going to pan out yet. I heard Michael Biehn is in this, which is fantastic, but there is a lot of speculation online about what it's going to be like and what episodes are going to contain, but I don't know any of that. Disney has not confirmed anything, and I don't really want to know. I'd rather just go into this and enjoy myself, because I loved the first series of The Mandalorian. I did review the whole series. If you want to check it out, I'll leave it down below. But I just loved, you know, these little mini adventures that each episode contained. They're only like 40 minutes episodes, and there's like 8 of them, and I just loved every minute of it. I feel like it's a series I could rewatch, so I hope the season 2 is just as good, and I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely will be checking out The Mandalorian season 2 on October 30th. And today we also got trailer 2 for No Time to Die, and I was kind of blown away by this trailer. I loved the first trailer, but this one cranked it up a gear for me. You know, I was really was blown away. It's got shows some of the action scenes that this movie is going to contain, and it just looks off the scales, you know, and it gives you a bit of an insight to the main villain, played by Rami Malek, and it just looks like a fantastic movie. Now, I'm not going to lie, I am not the biggest Bond fan. I've seen nearly all of the Daniel Craig ones and a few of the Pierce Brosnan, and that's about it. But this has potential for me to be the film of the year. I know there's a lot of movies competing for it because of the pandemic and stuff, but this really does look absolutely fantastic and might give us something to smile about movie-wise at the end of the year going into 2021, because this, honestly, just check the trailer out. I'll leave it down below. Trust me, you will want to see this trailer. It just looks brilliant. It really does. And, you know, really looking forward to it. I might review all the Daniel Craig Bond movies near the time. I'll have to wait and see, but definitely checking this out in November. That is No Time to Die, trailer 2, down below. Okay guys, I hope you all enjoyed this Movie Talk Weekly. Not the biggest Movie Talk Weekly I've ever done, I'll admit, but hopefully next week we will have a lot more to talk about. I do these every Wednesday or Thursday, so if you want to subscribe, it's up to yourself. If you want to comment about any of this movie news, I will reply to every single one of you, I promise. Take it all easy, guys, and I'll see you all next video.